Hey guys, how are you? I am out here in the yard today, right next to the vegetable garden. My glorious corn is growing really, really great. But today I want to talk about harvesting the white-skinned potatoes or any sort of like russet potato type of deal. They're not the sweet potato variety. That'll be in another video because they're not quite ready yet. So I just wanted to show you, I did them in a bag, in a grow bag, okay? Only because, like I've said in previous videos, we have very hard, compacted clay, rocky soil. So I just do grow bags for my potatoes and they work out really, really well. This one I think is a 20-gallon bag. Because for the sweet potatoes that I have over here, that one is more of a 50-gallon bag. Once this, all the foliage starts to die off, that's when you know that they're ready, and these guys just aren't ready. They're very green. As opposed to my white potatoes, they are very, very dead. The reason I love harvesting and growing and harvesting potatoes is because, to be honest, it's like Christmas, you know, because you've got this grow bag and you know stuff is in there, but you don't know what. You know what, but you don't know how many, you don't know how big they are, you don't know in what condition they're in. So yeah, it's just a lot of fun to grow these types of vegetables. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put my gloves on and we're gonna get after it. I'm actually putting it into what is known as an official potato basket. My dad just brought it. We're from northern Maine, and so there's a lot of potatoes that get grown in northern Maine. And so actually it was one of my very first jobs as a kid, and you'd get off of school for it. Not anymore, but back when I was in elementary school, you would have, it was like a potato picking season, and it was in the fall, and you are in the fields with your potato basket. Mine, because I was just a little kid, I had a much smaller one, which I still have and I love, but these are, I guess, more the adult size. The plow would go in front of you and it would dig up the potatoes and it would kick them up to the surface, and you would go behind it and you would stand over your basket, and you would just, you know, you'd have the basket down like this. Sorry if the camera's going a little crazy. You'd have the basket down like this, and you would just grab the potatoes and just throw them in your basket, and then you'd move your basket and you'd move up. But now machines do everything, and so I think the only thing they get off school for is like the first day of deer season or something. But here in Pennsylvania, they do that too. So I just wanted to bring you along for this. It's not going to be a long video just because I don't have a very big bag. We'll see what we get. So here we go. Yeah. So apparently I'm a better picker of potatoes than I am a grower of potatoes. So one thing that I thought of towards the end of this process was I probably should have stopped the drip. I don't know how long ago. I have to research that, because from what it looks like is I have 2 nights worth of beautiful potatoes and an entire bag full of compost, because I put in several potatoes when I did this, when I planted them, and you know, I had lots of leaves and stems and all this stuff coming out, and now I seriously cannot find any more potatoes. Like, I am extremely disappointed right now, I have to say. But yeah, so I've got some really good soil. Yep. So you know what? You can't win them all. It's all right. I am disappointed, of course, but that's all part of the game, right? So you can take these, I can take these inside right now, give them a good wash, put them in the oven or cut them up and boil them or whatever. And they're fine and they're considered new potatoes, right? But if you want to store them, you need to let them sit in a cool, dry place out of the sun, away from any weather, so that the outside skin can harden up and they'll store longer, okay? But if we just went to town on these, which we probably will, there's no point in drying and storing 21 potatoes. We'll just eat them as new potatoes, which my parents love them anyway. And they're visiting, as you saw, my dad was helping me with the bag. Anyway, I hope this was helpful, maybe gave you a little chuckle or tear like me. And I hope you're having a great day, and thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.